Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, the sun is shining in Chicago, and it's day 2 of March Madness. So we'll see how all that plays out from a TV standpoint. Overnight, we got corn and wheat up 3 cents, beans about unchanged. Yesterday, we had a lot of rumors floating around that caused some buying in the corn market. At first, the National Weather Service came out with a 30 and 90-day weather outlook that showed above normal precip for much of the Midwest. I think that got a few people nervous, thinking that we may not get all the corn acres planted that we intend to plant. Then there was some rumors that China was in the U.S. corn market buying U.S. corn. That's unfounded at this time, but if we have a deal, we're expecting them to buy corn. And finally, the funds are record short corn, and so it doesn't take too much, either on the supply side or on the demand side, for them to start coming in and covering some of those short positions. We're up in the May against some pretty important resistance near the 380 level. Pushing through that would cause additional short covering. I think, though, the farmer probably would be a willing seller above the market, especially on a further 10-cent rally, which might limit gains unless, number one, we actually have a weather problem and lose some acres and lose some production, or there's sign a deal and we get a shopping list of what the Chinese are going to buy. There was some rumors floating around that the Chinese have offered to buy $1.2 billion worth of U.S. goods, including that as an additional $30 billion of ag goods. There may be some talk that the President of the United States wants them to double or even triple those amounts. That could put a little bit of a snag in getting a deal. The U.S. trade representatives will be in China next week, and we'll see if the market wants to firm up into those talks, especially in the corn and wheat market. Other than that, not a lot of other news. Open interest continues to go up in all our markets. We'd have to think that yesterday there might have been some consumer buying, especially in the corn and wheat. There also might have been some additional new selling in the marketplace, thinking that this rally is maybe unfounded unless there's actually some specific news about sales. The wheat, soybean sales are running behind a pace needed to meet the USDA numbers, while the corn shipments are ahead, but sales are running behind to reach the USDA numbers. No problems in the South American weather, and we're still looking at 2019 global crops exceeding demand, which could offer resistance to prices. So we'll be watching U.S. weather. We'll be watching any deal in China. We'll be watching the money flow and whether the funds want to cover their record short position in the grains and oil seeds. And then we've got a USDA report next Friday. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.